to God. We are now back live. Good day to all of God's GDs, God's daughters, God's dolls, whether that's, Barbie doll, Bratz doll, Ken doll, G.I. Joe, on the front line, Ken doll, whatever the case may be. But we thank God for this day. We thank God that we're able to be here. Y'all know it's me, KD. In the summer, you already know who it is. And we are back today with another live. Today we are actually in the lab. We cooking up. We in the studio. And I want to do some posing prompts and some DIY ChatGPT brand avatars. Y'all know I'm in my bag, in my Bible, in my branding, all that good stuff as I shall be. Before we do anything, y'all know we got to thank God for this day. We got to thank God for protecting over us, watching over us, and covering over us with a cloak of protection from the blood of the Lamb. Thank you, God, for being all that you are, have been, and will be. Thank you for protecting over us. Thank you for an alert and aware mind. Thank you for always being with us. Thank you, Lord, for your grace and mercy. For you are so wonderful, so honorable, and we give you all the honor, the glory, and the praise, Lord. We love you. We thank you. We praise you. Amen. Bible verse of the day is always in the description, as it is. Happy birthday to everybody that's born today. The Bible verse of the day is coming from Matthew 7:29, and it does say, because he taught us, he taught as one who had authority, and not as their teacher of the law. Because he taught as one who had authority. And I'm like, and that's what I'm here to do today. I'm here to teach. That's why I'm like, hold on, baby, because wait a minute, you right. Because he taught as one who had authority, and not as their teacher of the law. So I be telling y'all, baby, it's up to God what you do in this world and in this life. You get your divine will, you get your divine assignment, and you don't have to be certified by anybody other than God to do what you're called to do. I've been seeing a lot about that lately, and that's why I'm like, we are definitely here to talk about that today. Also, another thing that's on my mind too, now that I'm thinking about it before we get into anything, because the Nicki Minaj trend is something that is obviously on trend right now. Shout out to all my new followers that have found me from the Nicki Minaj trend. But I see a lot of people trying to get on Nicki, talking about, oh my gosh, she's trying to represent, idolatry. That's what we'll just that's exactly what it is. She's just, worshiping an idol and stuff like that, and this is what it's like to follow trends, yada yada. That video's so old. Okay, first of all, we're just gonna start there, and I'm just like, that video is so old. But I'm just thinking about the fact that when we're talking about trends, and I'm really not the person that really ever does trends, but this was the Nicki challenge, and I'm a Nicki girly, so I definitely want to get in where I fit in the challenge, and that's exactly what I did. But seeing people just talk about, oh my gosh, she's worshiping something. Anybody that does it is worshiping something. And it's like, first of all, intent is everything. Nobody's intent is everything. But I thought about the fact that it's not about the trend. It's actually about you challenging yourself. Like I said, a lot of the people that's doing it, getting on these dumbbells and stuff, Nicki wouldn't even do. They're not trying to worship nobody. It's just the fact that it's just something that you challenge yourself to do. Like I said, I done got up on some skates. Like, I want to challenge myself. They be balancing on everything. I want to put on my little ballerina heels, baby. Everybody that got the Christian Louboutin little ballerina heels, I want them to put them on and do, do the little pose and everything. That's why I'm just like, I understand, being aware, being woke, and whatever the case may be. But like I said, it just really got me thinking about trends and just why I don't do them and why I did do this one. And like I said, intent is everything. Also, like I said, this one, you be in your Barbie bag with this one. So, especially if you're a Nicki girl, it's just kind of like a no-brainer to go ahead and sit up in that little pose. I know you want it, I can see you. Yeah. So I'm just like, don't take the fun out of it, because that's something like, y'all act like this is something that just came out yesterday. This over a decade old, and it's one of the songs that she just literally despises in her career. But it's like, no, you're gonna love this song as much as we love it. But enough about Nicki, because like I said, we're definitely here for the ChatGPT DIY brand avatars. If you saw my thumbnail for this YouTube live, then that was giving y'all a little sneak peek into what we're doing today. Oh, and it's 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Y'all say a prayer, make a wish, because God loves us, okay? Giving us authority of what we meant to do. And I know that's right. So, yeah, grab your trees, grab your snacks, whatever the case may be, so we can go ahead and get into this. I do have my salad right here, so I'm going to be munching on this throughout the day. It's one of the little Walmart $2 salads. But, yeah. Okay, so boom. Here we are. This is my brand avatar for the live that we're on right now. I'm like, because now that I think about it, why did it show up like that? I really should have just been able to go to the live tab, and then that's what it's showing. Okay, so boom, there we go. Yeah, that's my brand avatar. What's up? Welcome to the live. Hope all is well. Thanks for leaving some love in the chat. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and make this. I have been in my branding bag. I am definitely trying to get, you know, my branding together, especially being in my YouTube workshops and learning a lot, implementing what I'm learning, doing the Saturday schools, YouTube Academy, content creator, you know, all that kind of good stuff. I got my external hard drive. I also have my adapter because I have a MacBook and, you know, it only has USB-C. I got this composition. It's the cover to my MacBook, but yeah, I got this composition book cover from Amazon. I love this. And then also the external hard drive and the USB-C connects because the laptop is USB-C, but this is, I'm like, I don't even think this is, maybe it is USB. I don't know, because I feel like oh yeah, this is USB. I'm like, because Apple little USB cord is different, but this is a USB cord. So yeah, it does not have USB, so I had to do the, oh duh, and it does say USB 3.0 on the adapter slot that it's in. So boom, I have this. I also use this for my projector so I can watch just, you know, regular TV at night, and then it also does have another USB-C port at the bottom, so that way if you do need to charge your phone and put another port, you do still have access to the USB. But like I said, this MacBook only has USB-C, not USB on it, so I do use my external hard drive a lot. And then let's go ahead and get into this bad baby. Like, what did I fall asleep with? Okay, so boom, this is actually what I fell asleep with on the screen. I definitely have been working on some different prompts, generating up some different images. I'm more than likely going to put the prompts on my Patreon because I had to figure out, like, how else would y'all be able to get the word prompting. I'm like, maybe I could put it in my description is pretty much full, so maybe like a caption, a comment, and then y'all can like screenshot it maybe. But I'm thinking it's gonna go on my Patreon, so look more forward to getting this off of my Patreon in a matter of moments, day or so, whatever the case may be. But yeah, this is the last one that I did, and I need to generate some different poses. When I do generate the poses, I like to do one that's on a background, and then I like to generate another that's on a transparent background, so that way it can also be, and then this one is on a transparent background. Like, I want y'all to see, my bad. Alright. So yeah. That's it. I like to generate 2 images, so that way this can be used for backgrounds. I probably should just leave y'all there, huh? Nah, but y'all be yelling at me like, we came to see you, which I completely understand. Thank y'all for enjoying the show, because you can be anywhere in the world, but you choose to be here with me. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tell somebody that you know. Okay, so boom. Yeah, that was just a shameless plug. Like I said, make sure y'all use the community wall on my YouTube channel. Shameless plug yourself and your content in. But essentially, I have content that is in a vertical format, but let's say it's my Snapchat stuff, a longer format video from Snapchat. Let's just say it's not a short, it's because Snapchat now allows you to film for 5 minutes. So let's just say I record something on Snapchat that's 5 minutes, and then I make a couple things that are 5 minutes, because that's just what I tend to do on Snapchat. I be running it out, okay? I even make my Snapchat lenses, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, tap in, tune in, add me on Snapchat, subscribe, and all that good stuff. But I want to take my Snapchat content, so that way y'all have more of my behind the scenes, day in the life, like I said, when I'm not on live, and then I'm just on other socials that y'all should be stalking my content on anyway. You don't stalk me, you just stalk my content. Bottom line. yeah, transferring the vertical content over, and I want it to be horizontal content because I do want to get back into long form content on YouTube. So I use, let's just say, this as one side of the screen, and then have another image. I'm like, let me see what's another one that I may have on here. Let's see this one. Like, she's on a different side, but the background that I've been playing with is cheetah, leopard. I'm a jaguar, okay? I'm from Jacksonville, so yeah, you know, this is what I do. At least that's what I'm saying in my reason is, yeah, why I just and in love with just this little leopard print. Not to necessarily wear, but for it to be a part of my, not necessarily my brand, because I'm not gonna, it could, it doesn't, because a lot of my brand is like outside, green, nature, pops of pink. But that's also, like I said, why I do transparent. So this was the initial prompt that I used from Maddie Makes. I believe it's her name, yeah, because I connected with her on Facebook after the prompt. But this is the image that I used, and I told it to generate, you know, a brand avatar for me. So this is where we started, and then this is where we ended up. From there, I ended up falling in love with how the avatar looks, because I don't feel like a lot of the avatars that I make myself look like me. Like, even on Snapchat, I'm just like, when I see other people Bitmoji, I'm like, that look like the same one I made, and I don't feel like I look like, you know, a lot of people besides the people that I'm related to. So I feel like this is what closest resembles me, especially when I'm, yeah, wearing my clip-ins or half wigging it, whatever the case may be. Which we're not even here for that, but y'all, I'm thinking about it because I'm like, just looking at my natural hair, and while I love it, I'm just like, my birthday's coming up. I'm an August baby, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna wear just my half wig for the first half of August until Virgo season comes, and then I'm gonna throw in the clip-ins as per my avatar. That's what I'm thinking. So, what we're here for is the pose. The next pose that I want to do. So, like I said, that's where I originally started. I'm like, let me see if I could find quickly. So long. I feel like that's another one that closely resembles, so y'all can focus on what I'm trying to make y'all focus on. Yeah, I feel like this is one that closely resembles my, what I'm now realizing is Curated by KD is a design studio. Although I do have my photo booth, which is my physical business, and, you know, merch and stuff like that. But like I said, Curated by KD is a design studio between my laptop, my phone, my iPad, my composition book. That's why literally, even if it's my iPad right here, it's still a composition. Like, I will always be a composition book girl. Y'all see my God doggone. The laptop is composition book as well. That's my brand. I realized that I'm like, it's not the camo that I love, it's composition. I'm a composition type girl. So yes, again, this is essentially my design studio. Like I said, right now we in the lab cooking up. So that was one of the poses. Another pose that I did was the director's chair that y'all just saw between this and these two. That pose being the director's chair, like when I'm actually on screen, whether I'm on screen or behind the scenes, I'm curating something, whether it's live or, like I said, whether a long format video that I'm making later. So that's another pose. And then I did do kind of another working at the desk area with the phone, just being cute in the girl boss, you know, doing her thing. Not even girl boss. Well, I guess it could be girl boss, but you know, just doing her 1-2. Okay, so yeah, like I said, those are some prompts that I've been working on, and then I want to go ahead and make some prompts in different poses. I said we'll start off this live by giving y'all just the basic, like if y'all hear it, y'all could definitely jot it down, but like I said, I will give y'all the written prompts either in caption, in comments. If I can fit it in the description, I'll try to get in there. Like I said, most of the time comment, a pinned comment, but Patreon may be more where it comes from. So I have the basic prompt up here, and then I'm like, let me see what pose I want to do next. So I was debating on, I don't even know. Because I did, okay, so maybe we could go for the vanity. Yeah, maybe we could do the vanity. We can do the pose at a vanity, kind of like she's plotting. Oh, kind of like where I'm at. Okay. So, yeah. Because I'm looking at some poses. And I'm just like, options that I have for posing, and I'm trying to figure out which, because I'm debating between her lying on the bed and just like plotting. I'm debating on where I want her to be in the scene, whether it's going to be in the bed with her feet up, like, you know, nighttime plotting, which could be good, which for my branding, especially, yeah, I'm like, you can use this for promotional purposes, whether it's like a story post, you know, dropping links on it, whether it's subscribe or yeah, like I said, just using it for the branding. It's just something. Identifying you, branding you, boom. Okay, because I'm still trying to debate if I want. Because I'm like, I have so many prompts. I'm just like, which one do I want to do? I think I should just go ahead and do this one. No, this is the one that I want to do. Thank you for making me just take the time and really debate about that, Lord. Because this is the one that I want to see what I can get out of this. So, like, let's go ahead. I'm going to copy and paste this. But I'm going to take all of this. Make a new one. I'm mad I never remember how to close this little window right here, but whatever the case may be. So, for the prompt, we're going to generate a Bratz dolls style digital illustration of a confident black woman with glowing brown skin, shoulder-length hair, because my hair is shoulder-length. A lot of people do like wavy long hair depending on what type of like extensions they have or hair they have growing from their scalp, whatever the case may be. Like I said, I wanted mine to look most like me, especially when my hair is straightened or when I wear clip-ins or whatever the case may be. But I was also thinking about the fact maybe I should, I don't know if they knew about a curly pineapple, because I'm like, what if I could get one that has like a curly pineapple? See where I'm going. So I'm like, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, glowing brown skin, shoulder length hair, and a large brown, whatever color eyes you have. Mine are brown, so I want brown eyes. And then we will say she is, and then this is what I want to say. She is. What I did for this image was she is sitting in a glam director chair, one leg crossed, holding, you know, one of my brand elements. And one of my brand elements, that being my laptop, my phone, my camera, my iPad, something that I'm always working on, a composition book, like I said, something like that, floating around her. So boom, so that's what we're going to replace this with. She is, boom, she is, we'll say floating or levitating, because I want to see what that looks like. Floating or levitating with brand icons orbiting around her like planets. So that would be, and then we're going to go back to brand icons. Okay, so they put like my smiley pins, trucker hats, laptop, camera with flash, cell phone, but I love a pink glitter composition book. Alright, so she's wearing a pastel crop blazer. I still like this pastel crop blazer, so I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, because that's just what I feel like is like my girly business. That's just my girly business, and I know that's where I go, simple as that. So she's wearing a pastel crop blazer because also the reference image that we have, I am wearing pastel, so it makes sense that the prompt is going with the pastel, like I do have one. Matching mini skirt with heels. Her lips are glossed. Her expression is fierce and playful. And this is where you can either make the background transparent or you can put on a background. Like I said, right now we're doing a bold cheetah print with pink sparkles. And so I think we are going to start off with doing just the printed background and then get a transparent image out of it. So, with pink sparkles. Okay, so I'm like, I'm just checking some other prompts because I feel like there's something else that I want to add to this, but I feel like this might be okay. But I'm like, we can check that once I get to okay, so let's log in and do this. About to say, I knew there was something else that I wanted. So let me close my emails because we need no problems. Okay, so boom, there we go. But I am going to go back because, like I said, I feel like it was just some things that I wanted to add in from my original prompt. So we'll go with I do want to add diamond stud earrings in my description of what she's going to look like. Pastel. And then the overall style does need to be polished and colorful, like a glam digital avatar. And that's the last thing that I want to put in there. And we should be able to see what we can do with this. So now this is where we drop off our reference image along with the prompt. And like I said, we should have some type of magic. So I have my reference image. All I did was screenshot a picture of myself from a video, because I take more videos than I do pictures, because I don't take a lot of pictures. I'm literally always on live or on Snapchat or something where it's a video format. Never really been a picture girly. I've always tried, but I have too much personality just for a still photo. Like, you really gotta experience me. So yeah, I took a screenshot of a video and I held down the image to where like iPhone makes like a sticker, so then it became like a transparent just sticker, and then that's what I'm using. And then now I'm gonna paste the prompt of generate a Bratz doll style digital image, illustration. I don't know if I want to say portrait or illustration. I kind of word between the two, but we'll keep going. Of a confident black woman with glowing brown skin, diamond stud earrings, shoulder length hair, and large brown almond eyes. She is floating or levitating with brand icons like smiley pins, trucker hats, laptop, camera with flash, cell phone, pink glitter composition book, orbiting her like planets. She wears a pastel cropped blazer and matching miniskirt with heels. Her lips are glossy. Her expression is fierce and playful. And the background is bold cheetah print with pink sparkles. Style should be polished and colorful like a glam digital avatar. That's a lot, but I'm giving it a lot to work with. So I'm like, at this point, like I said, we're starting off here and waiting for the magic to unfold. So right now, as you see, we wait, and sometimes it works out the first time. Sometimes you'll have to kind of like keep working with it, depending on especially what version of ChatGPT you have. Especially if you have the free version, work with it. Work with it, okay? And if you have a paid version, that's when you can give it a hard time, because you better do what you said do when you're paying for it. But yeah. We'll see what we do in just a minute. I know my salad is good though. What y'all having for lunch? Hope it's something healthy. I love this because with everything, it comes with everything, including the pork, the salad, the bacon, the chicken, croutons, the dressing, like I said, and the pork. $2, as it should be. It's one of my favorite little lunch items from Walmart. $2. Now we're getting close. We'll see if it comes through the first time, or if we gotta refresh and make magic happen again. Gotta refresh. And that's fine. No pressure, no worry. We try it again. See what it's gonna give us. Oh, I love cola like hell, love orange soda. Oh, I do. Ooh. Yeah, but that's the only thing that's just telling me it do. Oh, love me. No questions, no compromise. And Donald Trump did he call himself playing with the Coca-Cola or the Diet Coca-Cola? I don't know, but I saw him talking about he wanted to do something with the Coca-Cola, and I'm just like, Have you been to the Coca-Cola factory and tried Coca-Cola around the world? I feel like the American one is the best. Don't play with it. Don't touch it. Looking for my sponsorship. That's why I'm like, how dare you want to touch the Cola can? And this is why when you're designing, you always gotta have a snack. You never know what's gonna happen. But you make yourself when you're hungry. Oh, now we gotta refresh again. Look like it ain't rocking with it. It ain't rolling over. Okay. Yeah. They don't even have a stop button, so we're gonna refresh it. And it's ready. So look at her. Oh, even with the composition book, she's adorable. She is adorable with my brand elements. Like I said, she got on her little pastel blazer, shoulder length hair, her earrings, my trucker hats, my pens, my composition book, the phone, the camera, the laptop. I mean, I can't even be mad. This definitely represents. And I have 2 phones, and they put 2 phones on here. What they know about it? I know that's right. I know that's exactly what it should be. Oh, cutesy. Okay, so now that we've done that one, I want to make one with a transparent background. Cause yeah, she's cute. All right, so let's make sure we can save this one. It's saved. So then now I'm gonna ask it for a. Now I'm just gonna go back in and type in transparent background, and that's it. Boom, enter. So now it's generating another image in hopes that it is as close to that as possible with a transparent background. Yeah. Cause it's AI, so sometimes it does make mistakes. Like I said, ChatGPT can make mistakes. Check important info. So that's why I try to give it as much information as possible, because it could definitely go left, and then you just gotta keep trying. But you only get a certain amount of, let's just say, credits to use when you're on certain paid versions. It's just the highest one that you get, like unlimited usage, and then even still, it's just like they might just be like, I don't know, because I'm not paying $200. I think it's a month for ChatGPT. It could be a year. I don't really know. But I'm not paying it. So, depending on, like I said, whether you have the free version or one of the paid versions, like the $20 version. So, like I said, it's different paid version tiers, whatever the case may be. But, yeah. Work with it. Okay? Or pay up. Oh, this sounded so good. I'm glad the little picture taking a moment. But yeah, it still has a stop sign. So that's how I know it's still working on it. But if the stop sign moves, I'm refreshing it. Okay, so now it just turned red, so I'm gonna go ahead and refresh it. Glory to the host. Glory to the colas. Italian Coca-Cola. Superior. The balance. The balance. I might even take a walk after this, honestly. But it's 100 degrees out there doing now that I think about it in Florida. It's 100 degrees. I'm talking about face falling off. Face on the ground. Jesus help us. Now this one, the status bar went away. I feel like I should refresh this. Yeah, I'm like, the status bar went away and it just stopped. I'm gonna try it again. I better know who everything is. Hopefully when I refresh it this time, it's just done. Yeah, because I'm like, and boom, yes it is. We did that. So now, boom. We have the original, and we have the transparent, which can now pretty much be on anything, can be used anywhere, and they look really great. They literally are really nice, high quality images, especially to come from ChatGPT, especially if you are not someone that is an illustrator by birthright, by hand. This definitely comes through. Yeah, like I said, you can use your own image as a reference and get a nice little one too. Oh, excuse me, I was waiting for that to come out. That felt great. But I love that I put the two phones on there, because I'm like, y'all on one, and then the other one's right here. That's why I'm just like, I love that. And then it has my composition book of an iPad. Oh, that's why I like a pink glitter composition book, because my iPad is pink, and then it's in a composition book, and I love glitter. Because, like, it really resonates with my spirit to have a pink glitter composition book. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all they come through with the composition book, like, it literally says composition. I don't even know if y'all can see it because I'm not even zoomed in, but I'm just like, ChatGPT did really good with it even just saying composition on the composition book. Okay, so it says combustion, but hey, close enough. It's ChatGPT. Like, it's missing an eye, ain't it? It is, but that's fine. Don't be looking that long and that hard, okay? That's something we can tweak and edit. But just to have the basics, oh honey, the basics come through with the 1-2, and I like that. So we're gonna keep this one. Like I said, I like that. Now let's actually see what's the next pose that we want to do. Well, I have y'all attention, because that's what pays. It's looking like you need too much attention. Ain't that what pays? Gotta make it make dollars and cents. You gotta make it make dollars and cents. Okay, so let's do this. So let's figure out the next pose behind this. Also, I'm like, let me see. Am I? Yeah, I'm glad it didn't. Oh well, maybe I could. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that one. I just don't feel like that one really aligns. It was just something I was gonna try, but I'm like, we're not gonna do that. So, excuse me. Yeah, I've already, done, and this this is, yeah, where we started at. Okay, so this was the first one. And then I started tweaking the prompts. And then we kind of like got here. And this is why, like, the more that I tweak the prompt, this is how we got here. But I am looking for, maybe it's here. No, it's not there. Okay, so yes, it needs to be here. Because I'm like, let me just get some more options per ChatGPT. I'm like, I probably should do this vanity. Kneeling and projecting a digital brand logo from her phone. I don't know about that. I don't really know about that part. And I don't even know if you can do all of that. I mean, you can ChatGPT, you probably could, but I'm like, I think that's too far. So let's just go back to the one, like I said, when I'm thinking about her sitting on the bed. Let's see, lying on bed with feet in the air, laptop and phone. Okay, so yeah, we'll take this pose. Same concept, but we're just changing the she is. Because it's literally a prompt. So like I'm saying, it's just like an X, a Y, and a Z. So my X is what we want her to look like. A Bratz doll style. Like, just look here. Make sure we're following each other behind the X, Y, and Z of all of this. It said the X is the style, which is a Bratz doll style illustration, common black woman, skin, glowing brown skin, diamond stud earrings, shoulder length hair, large brown eyes. The Y is what she's doing. So she is, now we're gonna do lying on the bed with her feet in the, lying on the bed with her feet in the air. But I wanna say, lying on, it needs to be stomach, because I want her to be, I don't necessarily want her, I don't want to see a bed. So she's gonna be lying on the stomach with her feet in the air, laptop or phone, surrounded by post-its, makeup, coffee, and brand elements. Y'all know that's my composition book, my phone, whatever the case may be. Composition book, camera. Okay, so we'll do it like that. And then she's wearing a crop pastel blazer. That's kind of like in the style as well, the X. But the Z, the last thing is just another overall aesthetic of what you want it to look like, which is the lips are glossy, her expression is fierce and playful, and the background, whether that's transparent or, like I said, some type of print, which we're doing the leopard. So let's do a new chat. So like it says, it's ready whenever we are. So going into it, I always use my transparent reference image, like I said, that I took a screenshot of and then made it into a sticker, so that way it's a transparent background. This, we're going to do the pattern background first and then get the transparent afterwards. So scroll again. Okay, so as far as getting to my Patreon, click in the links in my description. You need to go to everything curated by KD. We're gonna open this up on my regular browser, and that's gonna take you to everything curated by KD. And then you are going to go to become a member on Patreon. This will be, you can become a member for free, but I do have, just like I have channel memberships with paid content, you can become a member for paid content. But essentially, like I said, when I'm doing stuff like this, digital designs, creations, you can find this on the Patreon. So yeah, this is where we'll be dropping this off at, on the Patreon. So become a member. Become a member. The channel as well. Channel member, Patreon member, YouTube subscriber, because that's also free and greatly appreciated. Yeah, so give me my other half of the heart. Thanks. Oh, we gotta refresh. We gotta refresh. It was like, girl, all that goodness, it took me a minute to get it right. Go on, run it back and just hold on tight. I got you. Yeah, watch me do my thing, cause I'm ChatGPT. Yeah, you know how we hang. I don't know why I be coming out like that, but it does. It does. I know why I come out like that. That was a rapper, so. Give a little Regina Carter over here. That's what it is. And I be having to realize, like, I am your source of all sorts of entertainment. Because I'm like, my golly, it's just quiet. But my golly, I can't play anything that's not my own, which I could. But I could play my own stuff. But just more lo-fi, vibey, just definitely help me keep my mind creatively flowing while I'm doing this. I'm like, it's taking a little moment, y'all, but that's what happens when you really have to do things live in real time. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely taking a little moment. What's up, my guys? What's up, y'all? Welcome to the live. Thanks for leaving love in the chat. Y'all know I'm horrible at reading the chat. But that's really one of my goals, to get better at reading the chat. You see, I'm trying. I saw it before I got off the live. Okay. So this one stopped. There's no stop sign down here. It essentially looks full, so I'm hoping again we refresh on that third time it's done. If not, we'll just have to let it run through again. But please, dear God. Okay, so it looks done. So I'm gonna just go ahead and save it. But I'm gonna refresh it and let it pop up as it should. So this is what we got. It's adorable, especially for a brand graphic illustration. And then, like I said, we're gonna take this and put it on a transparent background. But like we said, just for the post-it notes, the leopard background, the sparkle. Oh, like, how many feet does she have? We might have to try this again. That's one thing that, you know, sometimes it kind of does. Her shoe a little wonky. Her shoes a tad wonky. It's still workable. It's still workable, I tell you that. But I'm like, I mean, it's cuteness. It's major cuteness. So we saved it. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna tweak it. By saying, maybe like I can add glitter to something so it like regenerates the image. glitter headbands and glitter heels, and then we'll do a transparent background. With pink sparkles. I still want the pink sparkles. Because sometimes it will use that. So, like I said, this is why I didn't want her on a bed, but just more so lying down, so that way once I take the background off, it's not still a bed in my generated image. Now, the director's chair, very cutesy. The bed is cute if I'm doing some nighttime content. Let's say we're doing like a get unready with me, or that might be cute to have your glam avatar do like have a little spa. That'll be a prompt. That'll be a prompt. That's gonna be a prompt. I'm like, let me write that down. We're gonna do spa prompts. So that's what I'm gonna give y'all. Cause I'm like, we can do some spa prompts. Cause like now I have some different prompts that we could just do. Ooh, okay. Because I'm like, ooh. So I'm like, I'm just thinking about the avatars. Because now I wonder if this is how I could get my friend. Because I've always wanted to create a cartoon. It doesn't have to necessarily be for kids. Like, did y'all see how Disney's coming out with that new cartoon? Hugo? Somebody going. And I might want to go see it. It look kind of good. But I've always wanted to, have an animated series, a cartoon, whatever the case may be. And making this brand avatar is kind of making me think about how I could definitely turn this into something. And now I'm wondering if I could make my friends send me some photos. I don't know why this image looked like it's going to be so long. Maybe because it's a laying down prompt. But I'm like, it better have everything that I want on here, or I'm going to flip this like Jesus. It'd be like that, but I'm like, we'll figure it out. Because that's what happens. But yeah, maybe if my friends could like send me their picture, and then I make a digital avatar out of it, and then make like a little cartoon series. I don't necessarily know how that would work out, so maybe I should just stick it with me, leave it with me, because I feel like just having to include characters would be a lot. I just said to stick it to me being a main character, because I already got my image and my likeness, and I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, let me stick it with me. That's just always me. I'll be ready to include everybody and everything every time I do something. And moral of the story is you don't have to do that. Not even on some everybody can't come with you, not even on hate type stuff, but it's just like you just gotta do you. And I know that's right. I know that's right. So this got stuck again, which is fine. Hopefully it's done this time. She looks done. She looks done. We just have to give her a nice little refresher. Oh, look how, and then the heels look perfect. The heels look perfect. She's got her glitter headband. She's got the glitter heels. She's got the camera, the composition book. I mean, she's everything. Everything cuteness. I was about to say, how many hands does she have this time? But, ooh, good Lord. Okay. All right. We good. So let's see with the little mascara. Y'all see how they put the little glitter on my earrings too? I like that because I love a little stud. Okay. So we're gonna take this. We saved this. So this is what we got as far as the background image for this. This is what we got as far as her laying down. So I want to change this now, as if, like I said, thinking if this is nighttime, just like a nighttime thing. So I'm like, we're going to generate nighttime. We'll say bedtime. Bedtime. Let me see, because I'm like, let me see what that's going to give me. Bedtime image. Now they said a girl with a satin bonnet reading a book. Girl scrolling on phone. Ooh, I don't know about that. A breast doll sleeping in a giant glittery compact. Ooh, that opens into a bed immediately. Yes. So that sounds something that is really fun to try, just as far as what would be good for our brand. So let's go with sleeping in a giant glittery makeup compact that opens into a bed. So that's what we're gonna change as our XY. That's what's gonna be our Y. Like, why are we doing this? I guess that's what we can remember for our XYZ. X is what we want it to look like, you know, every time we see X, Y, and Z. Okay? And then Y is why we doing this, what it's gonna look like, yeah, for the branding. And then Z, because that's what we said. That's our style, that's what we do. You got me? Alright, stay with me. So let's go with, alright, because I definitely want her, so let's go with, she's sitting in a giant glittery compact that opens into a bed. She's gonna have on her crop blazer and mini skirts. Okay, so this I feel like is going to be fire. So let's go ahead and get in the chat, so that way it's always refreshed in the mind. Not working on the last thing, but working on something new. I do use the same image every time, because ChatGPT is getting one image of me. I don't even like talking to it, because I don't want them to have too much of my sound bites. Okay, like Candy say, even AI gotta practice to clone K dot. That means still me K dot. But yeah, alright, so boom, prompt. Generate a breast style digital illustration of a confident black woman with glowing brown skin, non-split earrings, shoulder length hair, and large brown almond eyes. She is sitting in a giant glittery makeup compact that opens into a bed. She wears a pastel crop blazer and matching miniskirt heels. Her lips are glossy, her expression is fierce and playful, and the background is bold treated print with pink sparkles. Style should be polished and colorful like a digital glam avatar. And we press send, and we see what we get. And like I said, this is where we play 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to keep your fingers straight. Alright. So it's rolling on the World Wide Web. Rolling on the World Wide Web. Get up, do. All right, y'all. So, like it says, we're almost at our image creation limit. Y'all know what we do when it comes to this time. Click X and mind your business, okay? Say thank you for the announcement. So yeah, it's telling me that I'm gonna have to wait until another 24 hours to generate between 5 to 10 images, depending on what you're generating. I generate what I would consider to be high quality images, because like I said, I am trying to figure out the brand styling and using this for the brand styling and letting it be high polish and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, generating something that, you know, is using my image, my likeness, so that way it can circumvent some. So there's that. But again, the silence is bestowed upon us as we allow the internet to roll over on the World Wide Web. And that's what's going on. And I'm just going to. This why that boy asked me, come on, you got ADD like me? No, whatever he had, ADHD, whatever he said he got, he said like me. Because I was just finding random things to do. I'm like, if that's what ADHD is, I'm like, I don't just like sitting. Yeah. Like, yeah. And my brand avatar is super cute. I'm talking about adorbs. Alright, it still has a stop sign, but it still hasn't necessarily turned over or rolled over or anything like that. And so we still wait. Oh, but it does say retry, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Because, yeah, we can't wait to see what this image is going to look like. I feel like this will definitely be one that is really brand worthy image. Because, like I said, I didn't even think about her sitting in a little glam compact. Because, yes, that's exactly what is going to represent my brand design studio. Like, very girly, but very girl boss. I almost started singing, but I was like, I can't do that. But y'all, while we wait, I just want y'all to know that YouTube really does have some really good free with ad movies. Don't skip no ad when they give y'all them free good movies. I'm talking about Spike Lee. I'm talking about like a whole bunch of just black goodness, Notorious. He Got Game, Do the Right Thing. I said, what YouTube know about Booty Call? YouTube got Booty Call on here with Jamie Foxx, child. I'm talking about Honey. I thought they was doing good when they got Honey on here. They had Crooklyn on there free with ads. Like, YouTube is coming through with the 1-2. So if you're not watching me, that's what else you should be watching. But when I'm on, make sure you pick me. Okay? Because I'm ready for this to come on so I can go and take me a walk to the store. Like, now I'm ready to do something else. Okay, because I'm like, I don't have a stop sign right here, so I'm just going to refresh. Because I'm like, let's go. It should be done. I'm just going to save it. Most of the time it is done, but we're just going to refresh it. It's still taking forever to come up. Okay, boom. There we go. How cute is this? This is adorable. And I want this on a transparent background. So image creation, we're going to have to make that happen. We're going to have to make that happen. Because I'm like, I like this. Hold on, let me refresh it so it get all the way together. Okay, so boom. I like that. Alright, so we need a transparent background. And pink sparkles. I'm like, I just needed one more image. But it does not want to rock with me. So now you know what we do. And we're back. So, now, what we're going to do is we're going to try this again. This time, we are going to upload our reference image, that being us. We are going to paste our prompt, And this time we are going to ask for the background is going to be transparent with pink sparkles. Okay? Because y'all know what time it is. Okay, so boom. And now we see what we can get. Like, once we start, I'm gonna bring up the last one so y'all can see what we are trying to. I'm like, oh my Lord. Oh man. Hold on, y'all. We gotta try this again. We gotta. We gotta. Alright, so let's try this one. Okay, so boom. Because if not, I'm like, we would just have to wait. But hopefully we can get it. Oh, shiitake. And I did the wrong thing. Because I ain't even changed. Okay. Okay, so now. All of these, we still got an hour. Oh. I'm like, you know how this go. Because I'm like, no way, Jose. Because we just going to try again. I know that's right. Hold on. Okay, so boom. Let's try this. If this does not work, then y'all got the basics. Y'all see how we do this. Y'all see how y'all can do. Do y'all want to? The background is transparent. Because I don't want it to be cheetah print anymore. I need to remember that because I already have my cheetah print background. Okay, so let's see what we can get with this one. Okay, so we have one last option before we literally have to wait an hour. Which is so funny to me, but it's no problem. I'm like, if this one does not work, because y'all know how this game go. Oh, this one is squeeze me. I don't know what's going even on with this one. Oh no, baby. I got a question why they hating on me. I got a question why they hating on me because I ain't did nothing wrong. I'm just trying to get this money. What's going on? Said they can't take nothing from me. Oh, I don't know about this. I'm like, this hating on me big time. I don't even know why this one won't let me. And it's talking about this one. Girl, they want me to copy and paste my picture or something? Because I will. Go to downloads. I'm like, where's my picture at on here? I will. Copy. Because I'm like, excuse me? Paste. Oh, it's telling me you got to have ChatGPT Plus to attach more. Oh, child, that's a plus thing. Oh, I don't like that. I don't know how I feel about that. But if that's the case, I'm like, then that's going to be the case. Because I'm not about to keep doing my 1-2 in the switcheroo. Like, it's cool. Oh, they mad at me? Oh, Lord. Okay, so I got to figure that out. I'm like, I guess all that run in my mouth because I'm like, I don't like that because I'm like, now I can't even upload anything. But like I said, I upload my image every time. But oh, okay, no, it's just telling me that I have to wait until tomorrow because that's why I'm like, what's going on? Because I was like, oh, that run in my mouth. They done crack the code. No, they ain't crack the code. They just saying the code that said 24 hours is still in effect for 24 hours. So I gotta wait till they doing a switch rule. They got 24 hours that's gonna reset. So yeah, that's that. How long have I been doing YouTube? I'm like, because I'm really bad at reading the comments, but I do see where we have a comment that says, how long have I been doing YouTube? Honestly, I started my first YouTube channel in 2017, January 1st, 2017. That's when I decided I was going to end the saga and depression of what the is going on with life. And I'm just going to grab it by the reins and, here, that's kind of what happened. So that's kind of what's going on. But I eventually ended up abandoning that channel because it more so, I was trying to do a whole little couples channel thing. It was about my life, but it was just kind of like, I was trying to chase the bag, okay? And it was just, I should have left it up just because it did have more of my everyday life content on it. Like I said, even getting into the whole relationships. Because like I said, that person has transferred over into this channel, which like I said, didn't even make no sense. Well, you probably haven't been here, but those that know. But yeah, I'm like, he's got a whole story time on this channel. He still be calling that phone, so I never should have deleted the first channel. But I made this channel in 2019 because also in 2017, I was like in my mid to late 20s, and everybody was making this just seem like, oh my God, being a YouTuber, especially the older you get, is like the worst thing in the world. But then I got to the point where I was like, no, I love this. There's money to be made out of this, and I'm not going to stop doing this. I was born on camera. I'm going to die on. I better die on camera, okay? My daddy was literally up in there. I'm talking in there, okay? So, yeah, I don't mind living my life on camera. It's actually where I get a celebrity complex from because, yeah, my daddy was literally awaiting my arrival on this planet. So, there's that. But, yeah, this channel has been established since 2019. It's now 2025, and we are now monetized. We're now YouTube community creator partners. I actually have, like I said, now we're doing the workshops, challenges. This is actually my YouTube community partner shirt right here that I have yet to do an unboxing, unbagging, whatever the case may be, so y'all can see. But I do have to go out tomorrow, so I plan on making some content with this in a location because I want it to be a very spectacular moment for me getting my first piece of YouTube merch. I'm almost certain it's from YouTube because it does say marketing, and I know a shirt is coming from YouTube, so I'm like, this definitely has to be it. And I do have some more community partner perks on the way, and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, this channel has been established since 2019. You got a shirt? I ain't get one of those. Well, it depends. You have to be a YouTube community partner, not just monetized, but literally in the YouTube community creating a partner program where you get a YouTube community manager. We have Saturday workshops, good stuff like that. But I'm like, you got a verified check, so I'm like, you really must be doing good things on YouTube. So I'm like, if you have a suggestion, I'm curious as what your inquiry is because I'm open to suggestions and all that good stuff. And I appreciate chatting with me live because I'm definitely about to wrap this up because like I said, I've been sitting here for over an hour now and I'm ready to get up off this seat, stretch my legs, get in the Florida sun, get some vitamin D, be one with the trees, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm about to wrap this up by saying our Course in Miracles because y'all know, not only because we believe in it, but because we know that it works, and we know that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure, as it is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. As we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? And I mean, who are you not to be? You are a child of God, and your playing small does not serve the world. As there is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that others will feel insecure around you, as we are all meant to shine as God shows you do. And we are born to make manifest the glory of God within us, and it's not just in some of us, it's in each and every one of us. And as we let our own light shine, we constantly give others permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. And with that being said, be good, be great, look good, don't hate, spread love. Because I'm like, I wanted to be on top of my images. But yeah, spread love because that's what the real moms do. Keep it gangster, look out for your people because that's what the real gangsters do. Subscribe for the Bible. Until next time, y'all know it's me, KD, and some of you already know who it is. Okay? Yeah. Oh, and I forget that I read the chat in my head. And I see why people maybe do read it out loud so they can respond. But I just never understood why people read the chat out loud, because it's just like, do you read out loud in your regular life? I will take that into consideration. Honestly, let me check right now and see if I can even do 1 minute. Because I will say I've never thought about that. I haven't thought about that before. But I hear what you're saying. I do. I receive that. I do. So I'm like, now that I'm on live right now, let me see if I could change the subscribers. Oh, you can do 1 minute. Okay, so boom. All right. I'm like, that's a little nervous. That makes me a little nervous. But I hear you, because like you said, especially for someone that's just coming into the live. Because I am like that. Sometimes I'll be on somebody's live and I want to talk, but I be trying to hold y'all hostage. That's what it is. That's on like 5 minutes. And you're right, I do be trying to hold people hostage with the 5 minutes. But at least 1 minute is enough to hold me hostage and be like, hey, I'm finna go. You ain't wrong. That's why I'm like, I received that. And that's why I went ahead and checked. And that is an option. So I'm like, let me just rock with it that way. Even though I'm about to tap out of this live, but moving forward, I will definitely take that into consideration. Because even the fact that you're chatting means that you're a subscriber, which means I'll definitely be subscribing back to you. And I do appreciate, like I said, all the love in the chat, inspiration. Yeah, I do have my mods, but I'm like, one of my mods was in the chat. But this is the thing too. I'm like, my mods aren't even in the same state as me. State. They're not even in the same country as me. So we definitely have a time difference, and we definitely, do different things. If I had some, we working on it. Because I'm like, I do have 3. One of my mods had to get. So yeah, we got 3. And one of them doesn't even really use, I ain't even gonna say it like that. Because my girl is definitely, she's a student, so she's doing her thing. I'm like, 2 of my moms are students. And then the one active on the chat. But yeah, y'all, like I said, we've been here for some time. Thank y'all for tuning into this live. Like I said, y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me and GOD. And we just want to say thank you, okay? Because if no one told you, I'm here to tell you that God loves you, Jesus loves you, I love you. If you love them, in turn you will love yourself, because them angels will be around you when them demons trying to get you. They out here and they trying to get you. All right? So stay prayed up, God's dolls, God's daughters. Like I said, whether you're a Ken doll, a G.I. Joe, on a frontline soldier, you a Barbie, a Brat, whatever the case may be, God loves us all, okay? Oh my God, and that's really why it makes the brand sense for us to have our Barbie or our Bratz doll, glam bot avatars, because we are God's dolls, God's daughters. And like I said, we God's dolls, whether you're a male or a female. Like I said, it's Ken dolls, G.I. Joes, green soldiers. It's a whole bunch of dolls out there, okay? All right, y'all. I'm just running my mouth at this point, because like I said, because my mind, I'm on to the next thing. Toodles!